The Minnesota Nurses Association and Essentia Health have reached tentative agreements for some nurses. The contracts come after hundreds of nurses walked off the job last month. Today, Essentia announced that tentative agreements have been reached with ambulatory care nurses for their first contracts. Those nurses work at Essentia's 1st, 2nd, and 3rd Street clinics, along with the Superior Clinic. The Nurses Association will now vote to ratify the agreement, which is expected to happen next Thursday. The agreements are set to last through March of 2027. Meanwhile, contract negotiations are ongoing for nurses at the Solvay Hospice House and Essentia's Miller Hill Surgery Center. We did reach out to the MNA for reaction on the agreements reached, along with what terms are in the contract. They said they plan to share more information after Thursday's vote.